Hello guys, this is Mrunal from Paraguay. In this video, we are going to learn about call activity. So after watching this video, we will able to create a process and call external process in a main process so that we can reuse it. Let's understand call activity with a simple business situation. Consider a simple example of process order. So whenever a process receives an order, it will make a payment, and after payment successful, it will prepare and ship an order. So here we have make a payment as a separate process and call it here using call activity. So whenever we require a payment process, we can call and reuse it using call activity. So basically, call activity is used to reuse the task and sub-process in a process. So let's demonstrate this in a activity designer. So let's create a payment process first so that we can reuse it in our main process. Let's give it a proper name. After creating a process, let's design it. I'm just simply creating a simple process. Let's give it a name. Make a payment and simply end this process. Now let's give a proper name so that we can use it in our process. After that, let's save this process. Now we will create another process, that is process order. After creating, let's start with start event. After that, I'm just simply adding a user task for payment for ordering receive. After that, let's add call activity from structure. Let's join this. So here are the properties that we need to understand to use call activity. So let's understand this first. Call activity requires some properties to be defined. So first property is called element. Called element is used as a reference of process definition, which we can use to call an external sub-process or a process based on the key of that process. Second parameter is a passing variables. So passing variables can be defined in two ways, that is in parameter and out parameter. Basically, these properties require to pass variables from a main process to sub process and from sub process to main process. So here you can see the source expression is a main process variable and the target is a variable which we can refer in a sub process, and vice versa. Out For source, it is a sub-process variable, and for target, it is a main process variable. So here first consider the value of x as a 3. So it will calculate 3 plus 5 equals to 8 and assign it to the y. And y we can use in a sub-process as a variable. So here it will calculate and assign the result to z that we can use in a main process. So now we can define properties for a call activity. Let's give a name. So here is the called element property that we need to provide a key of that process which we will call. Also we can define in parameter and out parameter from here. So here are in parameter and out parameter. So let's create another task and prepare and ship. So here we will end our process. Now we will save our process. Before that we need to provide name for our process. Okay, let's save it. Now we can see our process is saved. So let's deploy these processes. So first we can deploy our payment process. Let's also deploy our main process. So here is our main process. Let's deploy it. Now we can see our process is deployed. So let's check it in our deployment environment. After the deployment of process, we can check the references of sub-process in our main process. So from main process, we can click on call activity to check whether it is bind or not. So after clicking, if it redirects, that means our reference is bind successfully. So let's click. Now it is redirected to the sub process, that is payment order. Also you can check the process definition key which we have bind, that is payment order. From here it will show the payment order key of our sub process. So our process is deployed successfully with the proper references. Now we are able to use call activity. Using call activity, we have called external processes in a current process, that is main process. So with the help of call activity, we can reuse processes which we have defined earlier. Call activity provides parameter, called element, and in and out parameter. So we can use this parameter for reuse of external sub processes and process. So thank you guys for watching this video.